What's happening, y'all? It's your boy Sizzo here, man. Welcome to episode 20. Shout out to Light Skin Fly, aka KC. Um, y'all know me and my dumb ass and always being outside the camera and not actually lining it up. But I just had to make this, little clip just so y'all know, man. But this shit is such of a classic and so much shit that needs to be heard in this episode that I had to give it to y'all. I couldn't postpone it. Y'all know me. I'm gonna give y'all that raw. I'm gonna give y'all that authentic shit. You know what I'm saying? But I pray y'all listen to the words. You know what I'm saying? Listen to what's said in this episode. So once again, enjoy this shit. Tap in with it. Actually listen and hear her story as well as mine. And it's a lot of advice that you can take in it. So thank y'all, man. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Spiller Gems Podcast. I am your host, Sizzo. Got a special guest here with me today.
My name is Kayla Carnes. I go by KC, and I have a business called Desire Attire. It's a clothing brand, local clothing brand.
Hottest shit in the city right now. True, I don't know if you in PA, bro, and you ain't fucking don't know about Desire, bro. You're tripping, bro. But go ahead, my fault.
So I started in, I want to say 2018, after I came home from upstate, a bit upstate.
Mm-hmm.
Basically when I was upstate, I had an idea basically that I was going to do something, but I didn't have a name.
Right.
So, it was hard with jobs. I was working warehouse jobs. Then I got into the home health field.
Mm-hmm.
And then, my business started booming more.
Right.
So when the business started booming more, I literally went on the vacation to try to figure everything out. I came back from the vacation. I resigned from the job.
Okay.
I resigned from the job because my business was booming and I didn't.
It wasn't no need for that.
Yeah, it was like the job was kind of more wasting my time and getting in.
Right.
Conflicting with my business than more me making money there.
Yeah, so what was your inspirations and shit? Like, who you, look up to coming up far as in the fashion business and shit like that?
I have a lot of clothing lines I would say that I like.
Mm-hmm.
But before as looking up to anybody, I don't probably look up to no one. Yeah, I don't look up to no one, bro.
Facts. And, far as, the history with us and shit, we went to a high school named Freedom. Now, if you know fucking Freedom, to all my viewers who do know what this shit is, y'all would know Freedom is a fucking, I would say, a fucking zoo of people. You have so many people, it's so many cliques. When I came into fucking Freedom in 2010 some shit, I was of course distant because I was at the prime of the hood was super lit at the time. 2010, that's when everybody was outside doing everything. So if you ever went to Freedom, you know it's so many cliques and shit like that, so many motherfuckers everywhere. So when I came in, coming from Newark and shit, I was always to myself and shit. So I know she was on the same vibe too, when we did link up and shit. And it was I don't know, I stayed to myself a lot in that motherfucker because it was just so many people was trying to be from somewhere I'm from New York, I'm from this, I'm from that. I'm bro, I could feel it and I feel you forcing that shit. So a lot of that shit was forced, but I held it down. I think you was a class before me, right? Or 2 classes before me.
I graduated in 2011.
2011, so yeah, 2 before me. Yeah, I was 13.
So I had transferred to Freedom my senior year.
Oh shit!
And halfway through the year, so that was why I was kind of to myself.
Yeah.
Because I didn't really, I knew my cousin Jared was there and stuff like that, but I didn't really, click with no one because I wasn't there for those 4 years. You know what I'm saying? All my peoples were at Liberty.
Oh shit! Yeah. I remember my father tried to get me into Liberty, man. I was yo, fuck that. I was just all because coming from Newark and I seen how big this fucking school was.
Mm-hmm.
I'm nah, I can't do that shit because I'm gonna get lost, something going on. I was just all type of shit.
Spiller Gems Podcast.
What's one like and one dislike about today's era? Because there's so much shit happening right now. And far as from fashion to bullshit to lit shit, it's it's a whole bunch of everything right now. So what can you say is one like and one dislike about today's era?
One like I would say how social media can help you with, promotion and networking and stuff like that. A dislike I would say is how this generation is just all about social media. Everything they see on social media, they gotta do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's something I dislike. Yeah, I don't like that at all.
Yeah, I'll say like one of my likes, bro, is of course like everybody can get up and get to it. Like it's no excuse now. It's not like you ain't on your pops, you ain't on your moms to do something for you. Everybody can do something for themselves now. And then like I said, I think I got the same dislike. I think everybody worships the internet, like far as these celebrity lives and shit like that. Like it can be from a relationship aspect, all this shit. Like I think it's just everybody's so in love with the lifestyle right now that it's just like they not getting in tune with reality. Like you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that a lot of motherfuckers do need to wake up and see this shit for what it is. That is just entertainment. Like far as these street beef shit, all this celebrity bullshit. It's all entertainment to me, at least, cause the way I see it, like if it was on some real street shit, a lot of shit would be handled different.
It won't be put on the internet.
Yeah, exactly. So like these motherfuckers is telling you on camera that they street niggas and that they gonna do this and do that. That's when they lost me. You know what I'm saying? Cause back when we was outside, like niggas had problems, like we straight to you type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Just got right to it.
Exactly. So like. Another question, like, do you feel like we at the end of the friendship phase because everybody's like doing their own thing, everybody's building their own crew? So like, far as the day ones, or it could be 10-year niggas, like, do you feel like that phase is over type shit?
Yeah, that's a very good question. I definitely think that a lot of people are finally growing up and seeing their worth and seeing that, I'm hanging out with this person and, they not bettering themselves. They not doing nothing that I want to do, or they not trying to open businesses. They not trying to, better themselves at the end of the day. So I feel like some people are just cutting ties and just, going their own way, and I just feel like there's no love lost. It's just
and I feel
people
like
outgrow each other.
Yeah, exactly. And then a lot of the times it's not even always about financial shit. Like everybody thinks it's just because this motherfucker don't want to go get no money, or it's not always about money. It can be about energy. It could be about like what you can bring to the table as far as you knowing your worth. That way I can match it with mine and we can motherfucking elevate this shit. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of people just think that they known you since the sandbox, or they known you from a kid, that they entitled to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think
a
lot of niggas, you feel me? They just be like, oh bro, like we go way back. Okay, but like what have we elevated past that? Like far as the memories, like did we create new ones, or are we steady dwelling on old times and shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think, far as my answer, I think we are. I think, like you said, like it's no love lost. I think it's just that a lot of people need to really put their foot down and know what the fuck is, like what they can contribute out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's time getting short, man. Time is really
I think a lot of people
bro.
Need to find themselves.
Because
so if you gotta take a break from people, then do what you gotta do.
It don't matter who it is. It could be a girlfriend. It could be a 10-year nigga, somebody who you thought would never motherfucking cross you, or you would have to even walk away from. Like that shit, everything can always be cut in any given moment. You feel what I'm saying?
Forever.
Spill of Gems podcast.
Far as yourself, like, do you feel like it's more peaceful to let people be wrong about you instead of proving something? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Sometimes it may be peaceful to just let someone think what they think about you instead of just confronting every situation, because that could be draining and it takes up energy. Right.
And I was the type of nigga back in the day, like whenever somebody used to say something about me, or I used to be front and center, like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, what you say? Or it was like, and then we had an exposed era, like everybody's in their phone trying to expose motherfuckers. Like, it was just so crazy at one given point. And I felt as though as I got older, like we reaching 30, bro. It's just like The shit just different. Like, you know what I'm saying? As far as, I don't want to take no shit from my teenagers and my 30s. Like, I don't want to do all that shit because it's just like too much shit. Like, it could be way more peaceful to not give a fuck type shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's much way more peaceful to not care or give a fuck about what anybody has to say.
Exactly. I think that everybody's, like I said, so tied up in celebrity drama that it just intrigues their own drama.
That and celebrity relationships.
Right. It's just so much. Like, I think everybody's trying to, I guess, prove something. Like, the person that they think they are, they're trying to prove it so much that they are this person when they really not. It was detachment. Like, the power of that shit is crazy because, it's like a lot of people who you thought would never, like, cross you or step on your toes or, like I said, when you start some shit, like, say if I know at one given time, like, when I started Spill Gems, it was like, I see so many of my peers around me support other shit before mine. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think I was wrong in that aspect because it was certain times where I'm like, damn, why do I feel like I'm entitled for them to support me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like slowing my grind, like I was stopping my own growth. So, like, talk to them on how powerful is detachment.
Detachment, you know, you kind of have to not try to compare yourself to other people or other brands because everything is not for everybody.
Right. And,
you know, if someone don't buy your shirt, it's okay because there's someone else coming along and that's going to buy it. And they're going to spend more and they're going to show you more love.
Right.
You know what I mean? And another thing that's big as well is sometimes strangers support you way more than anybody around you that's local. And it's crazy. You know how much love I get in my DMs from people that I don't even know?
I'm same here, man. Same here. Like, and there be people who you'll never expect it from either. And they don't be the motherfuckers closest to you. Like, my aunt told me some real shit, like, I think 2 weeks ago. She was like, yo, like, the position you in, like, what you're doing far as building a brand, dropping episodes, doing everything you need to do, like, stay in that aspect of it. Like, don't jump into this yard of niggas not supporting you, shit not selling, shit not your views, you know what I'm saying? All that other shit, like, far as stay in this bag because this bag is gonna get you to where you need to be, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that's a big detachment for me because I was just like, yo, I was so tied into this shit that I'm not focused on this shit. That way, because I'm so focused on this, I'm not dropping episodes like I am. I'm not doing fucking merch the way I need to. Like, I was so tied up into, like, just doing shit to see who support me. Like, it was slowing me down type shit.
I feel like we all go through that.
Yeah, for sure. And it hit me hard because I was so new to it. And I was just like, damn, like, this what it feel like type shit. And I got over it. And, like, I know some people be thinking, like, when I do post or talk about this type of topics, like, I be talking about them, but it's like
it's always like that. But if the shoe fits, then wear it.
Right, yo, proudly. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm at an age to where it's like I'm not arguing over friendships. Like, I'm not arguing over any standards that you have of me because that's you. You know what I'm saying? I'm still living. I'm still breathing. I still have time to change what the fuck I got going on. You feel me? So all that other shit is pointless. You know what I'm saying? It's irrelevant as fuck. Like,
Spill Gems Podcast.
Feel as though people just do things for others' approval, whether it's good or bad. And I was like, yo, when I wrote this shit, I was like,
good and
like,
good,
you know
good and bad. They doing it. They definitely gonna do it.
Man, I'm like, cause I was just like, a lot of niggas tired, cause I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, far as back in the day, I used to be tired in a lot of street shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit in the hood, like, cause I wanted that approval. Like, yo, this nigga right here, bro, he a real one, like, type shit. I wanted that. Like, I wanted that credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I felt as though it was draining me because, like, I seen a lot of shit out there, and it was just like hearing a lot of shit, like, speaking with motherfuckers who the person that just left, they talking about, like, you know what I'm saying?
That means as soon as you leave, they talking about you too.
And my dumb ass thinking that shit had never happened to me because they just like, yo, he the realest, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing. that shit do not matter, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I went through all of that shit, and it's kind of where I just kind of grew out of people, and I just started not cutting people off, but I just started falling back from certain people, and the energy wasn't the same. It's like the point where you be around somebody and the energy, you just wasn't feeling their energy, and it was just weird. So it's like there's no reason for me to be around you.
Right, for sure. And like to anybody out there that's like really trying to start a business because they want approval, or doing some street shit because they want approval, or whether, like I said, whether it's good or bad, bro, just think about your purpose, you know what I'm saying, and what you need to offer to this world, because I feel like there's a lot of pressure on this generation because everybody's tapping into doing something, whether it's for them or not. Like, you gotta test the waters, you know what I'm saying? And I think that a lot of people are doing it for the lifestyle, you get what I'm saying? It's more to the lifestyle than what you see on the internet. It's more than chains, it's more than houses, it's more than cars. Like, it's so much more that's tapped into this shit, because a lot of the people that's showing you all this money, that shit really ain't what it is. You get what I'm saying? Like, so like, and then they're doing this shit for y'all approval. You get what I'm saying? So it's all full circle, because a person that sit up there and can lie in raps, they can lie on fucking Instagram, they can show you all this money. They got your approval, they got you tapped in and tied into where it's like nothing they can do is wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, take my advice. I'm not a motivational speaker. I just try to impact on shit. So, like, for real, if you out there doing some bullshit because of a parent say so, or a friend say so, whatever it is, bro, like, change your ways. Stick to what you need to stick to. So, what's your advice for someone who's doing their absolute best, but it seems like they ain't going nowhere with it? Like, what can you say to that person to like uplift them?
Keep going, because I mean, I started off with 40 t-shirts.
You know what I'm saying? And she started doing during a bid, bro, at the time where it's like the lowest of the low. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, if she could do it, nigga, continue.
Yeah, just keep going. I started off with 40 t-shirts, and all of them may not have sold. Right. But that's not what it's about. Mm-hmm. The support and, people around me told me keep going, and just me and just my goals and dreams just kept me to keep going. Every day I wake up and just motivate. It's motivation for real.
Yeah, like I said, like I tell them, like I say, keep going, make mistakes.
Mistakes is definitely gonna happen.
You know what I'm saying? Know your circle. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Know the benefits of your circle, because just because it's friends around you don't mean you're benefiting from any of that. You know what I'm saying? What else, man? Tap into networking. You know what I'm saying? Far as doing shit big. Like this, that's
networking
huge.
Is big.
It's huge right now. You know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna get shit done if you just sitting in the house.
Yeah, for sure. And then it's like just trying to keep it in your circle. I get it, but at the end of the day, you got to network. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You gotta do it. And this not just, I'm not saying network just to get put on or do something. Like, make sure your shit genuine. You get what I'm saying? But like, far as networking, as in getting your name across the board, you know what I'm saying? In all different aspects. Like, if you're doing hip hop, you're not just gonna want to stay hip hop. Like, I just seen fucking Lil Baby do a fucking song with Kirk Franklin, bro. I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? I never heard Kirk Franklin.
You gotta try new things.
Exactly. And then that's another piece of advice too. Try new shit, because if you got one design that's not really working like that, tap into your head, bro, and get something different going on. You gotta keep testing. You gotta keep testing the waters, because it's gonna get lukewarm for real. You know what I'm saying? But
and another thing is that the world is way bigger than the town you live in.
Right.
So,
so if your town ain't fucking with you,
then who cares? They don't. Your town don't have to fuck with you, but there's somebody out there that will, for sure.
Facts, because I know. Like I say, like, and I'm gonna put it out there, like, a lot of motherfuckers, they support me privately. Like, they hit me in my DM, like, yo, I see what you're doing. I see, you know what I'm saying? Keep going. And like I said, it's always motivational to me, because I'm like, yo, I get that, you know what I'm saying?
But why does it gotta be like that?
Exactly. And that's how it is right now. It's like a lot of motherfuckers is scared to tap a couple buttons to,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
Comment, yeah, and that's
you know what I mean? And it's not, and like I said, I don't do it for that. I don't do it for the recognition because I know one day somebody gonna see some of this shit and be like, yo, bro, this nigga was okay. He tapping in. You know what I mean? So I don't, like I said, I don't do it for the worship. You know what I'm saying? I don't do it for the recognition. I don't do it to be this real ass nigga. Like, that's not what I'm doing. Cause I know when I started this shit, it was a bigger purpose to all this shit. Like getting people like us, you know what I'm saying, that really got stories and really coming up, you know what I'm saying, from the bottom, and that seen a lot of shit out here. And really showing that the person that is watching this, that is down and out, like, damn, these niggas getting to it, like, maybe I can do it, you know what I'm saying? Because I always say, I should have been starting a fucking podcast, bro, because it's like, soon as I start this shit, I done seen the whole world do podcast. I'm like, damn,
and it's always like that. You know how many up-and-coming brands I'm seeing since COVID or whatever, you know what I mean? And I don't knock it. I don't knock it at all, you know what I mean? You're going to get yours either way. Yeah. But just love what you doing and make sure you put in that quality into your work.
Right. Because like a lot of, and like don't step on nobody else's toes either. Because a lot of motherfuckers, just because, say if I started a podcast and then my bro started a podcast, now I'm stepping on his toes like, damn bro, you trying to do what I do. Like you can't just, it's like a million motherfucking graphic designers, there's a million podcasters, like everybody's gonna be in the same bucket, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have different motherfucking quantities of shit, everybody's gonna have different qualities, everybody's gonna have something different. So just cause a motherfucker in your lane don't mean, you know what I'm saying, they trying to speed past you or do some other shit. So just don't be so sensitive. Like and at the end of the day,
a lot of people like that though need to come together, and build.
Right.
But it's so hard, I feel like, with this generation, for even as black people, for us to come together and, you know what I mean, get networking events going on and do shit like that, and, you know, pop-up events where all of us could come together and network and, you know, show other people our businesses, and but get nobody day, and nobody likes to come together.
Hey, I don't know what's so hard for this generation to just show love, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm huge on that. Like I said, like, definitely. And at the end of the day, whatever I can do to like support, I'ma do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Far as money, far as posting, whatever. Like, motherfuckers know what it is with me. So when I don't get that shit back, I don't fucking down myself to where it's like, damn, I'm not doing enough or I'm not getting shit done right. Like, at the end of the day, it's good karma on me because I know what I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? So if they want to stay in that lane and stay down and fucking try to shoot me down on some shit, I'll let them, you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
Spill a Gems Podcast.
Like nowadays, excuses is a crutch for people.
Yeah, I feel like excuses are definitely big still because, you know, there's some days that I don't feel like, you know, I wake up and I don't feel like, oh, I have to take this many shirts and this many shorts and or buy this many shirts online and then and I don't feel like doing it. And the money's there, it's just I'm tired. I'm drained. You know what I mean? I just need a day to myself. Right. But yeah, there is a lot of excuses, and I feel like if people do have the money sometimes, and they just scared to take that leap.
Yeah. You're gonna miss it. Like I said, a lot of money is gonna get drained, but at the end of the day, it's going to take your belief. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I was in the same bucket. Like, damn, bro, like, should I do this shit? Or I'm sitting on a bunch of shit or doing all this. It's cool at the end of the day. You're going to take L's. You know what I'm saying? And I learned the hard way because I was down and out probably like, I'll say like the 4th month of quarantine. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, damn, bro, I just announced my shit. I'm just starting this. And it was just like, you know what I'm saying, getting my feet wet in this shit. But I didn't make those excuses. I just used it and bettered myself. You know what I'm saying? As far as whatever I didn't have, I used that as motivation to get that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't let a motherfucker stop me. I ain't let a motherfucker who friend or foe. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just did what I needed to do. And I came out on top at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm still growing, but I feel as though I'm on top because I have that belief.
As you should, and you should feel like you're on top. Everybody should feel like they're on top.
For sure. With Desire Attire, like, what do you want your imprint to be on the culture?
Yeah, this is a hard one. I see why you saved it for last.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I had to. My imprint, is what you saying? Yeah.
Desire is just, it could be anything, whatever you desire. So my imprint is basically go out there and just reach for the stars, because you could do anything you put your mind to. So I just want my imprint to be, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know.
Nah, I get you. I definitely get you though, because like I said, with me, I just want them youngest to know, like, it's when there's, like I said, like the Bible say, when there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, you know that way. If you got a felony, there's always a way around that.
Shit stopping that,
there's nothing to stop you.
Ain't no
I got
excuse.
3 Fs. And I'm still out here grinding. You know what I mean? There's nothing that could stop you.
Right.
Open your own business if you feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Warehouse jobs ain't it.
You feel me?
So, you know, I feel like the white people make it hard.
Tell me about it. They ain't ready for that combo.
Yeah.
That's
they make it really hard for us when we're already in the system to get out of the system.
Yeah.
And I'm off parole. I'm not on none of that. You know what I mean? I pay my dues, but it's like at the end of the day, you're still in the system.
Right.
So it's like.
So you, even though you're not that no more, you still gonna get looked as upon, like, yo.
I can't even get Airbnbs in my name because of.
Damn.
Yeah, shit like that. Crazy. Yeah, and that's been years, bro. Yeah, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, man. But like I said, everybody know my imprint, so I don't even gotta motherfucking state that, but. Like to I'm gonna end this off with that young kid, you know what I'm saying, or even grown motherfucker. Like if you out here and you want to do some shit, man, that's really on the right path, ain't nothing wrong with that shit. Like there's no need to keep setting yourself back when doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? Just because you might get laughed at by your friends or they might not accept it because it's you. You know what I'm saying? Just keep going, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing what you need to do. And like I said, I'm in full support of Desire, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you got going on, do you got anything, new drops coming? I know you just dropped some shit.
Yeah, so I just dropped some shorts and trunks. I definitely have basketball shorts on the way. Sweatshirt and t-shirt sets coming. A lot more socks coming on the way. A lot of shit coming.
Yeah, man. Fuck with Desire, man. For real, from Spiller Gems to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you again.
I appreciate you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Tapping in whenever you want to pop some shit, man. You know you're more than welcome. And make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on this video, and please follow her at Desire Attire. And I think it's Light Skin Fly. I don't know how many.
Yeah, Light Skin Fly. No, just one Y.
Oh, okay. And yeah, I'm gonna put it all in the bottom, so it's gonna be right here. So y'all know where to find me at Spiller Gems on fucking everything. So see y'all again, man. Episode 21 is on the way. My 1 year anniversary is on the way. I think it's the 11th. Big. Yeah, 11th for next month, man. Pop bottles and bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably drop some on that day.
She do a whole vlog of your day.
Yeah, I just might. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
That'll be dope.
I might fuck with that. Yeah, but.